Hi, everybody. Welcome to our back to school class. We are so excited that you're here. This class is for anybody who has kids heading back to school. Maybe you're a teacher heading back to school. Maybe you're just ready for transitioning into the fall season when we have more routine, colder weather. Whatever it is, this class is going to contain information that every single person can benefit from. We're going to talk about how to stay healthy, both physically and mentally, as we head into a new school year. So my name is Christy Seibel. We've been using essential oils in our home for, I think, almost 7 years now. I have 2 kids who are 8 and 11. And so using oils for back to school is really, really the reason that I started using oils in the first place. I was a high school science teacher. And so these are things that we incorporated while I was teaching, while my kids have gone from daycare to elementary school, now to middle school. These are the things we use to keep our bodies healthy and strong.
Hello, everybody, and I am Stephanie Miller. I have been using doTERRA oils and products for about 4 years now, and I worked in healthcare for 27 years. And I was introduced to oils after a cancer diagnosis in my family. It was my husband, and we started to use these oils to really support our mental health going through kind of that challenging time, our physical health, and just the health benefits that these oils have. Our immune systems are so much healthier. We are both healthy, and I'm loving the products and I love to teach about them. So we are going to kick off this class with one of my absolute favorite products. Chrissy's going to start with some of the On Guard line, and you are going to learn all kinds of things here.
All right. So when it comes to back to school, fall, winter, all of that, the first thing everybody wants to know is, how can I stay healthy? How can I support my immune system? Because we're going to be exposed to a lot more germs. Our immune systems just tend to struggle a little bit more in the fall and winter. So when it comes to essential oils, the first thing you absolutely want to have in your arsenal is called On Guard. On Guard is doTERRA's protective blend, and it's going to help boost up your immune system and keep it strong. It's a blend of wild orange, clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. And this was one of the first things we found when we started using oils, is our bodies were just better able to fight off stuff. Not saying we never get sick, but it seems to have maybe less severe symptoms. It tends to last a shorter duration. Has made such a difference in our home. So when it comes to using On Guard, there are multiple ways that you can use it. One of them is you can use it in a diffuser. So a diffuser is just a really simple little tool. You add water and then maybe like 4 to 5 drops of an essential oil, and it puts out a mist. This one's actually cordless, so I can have it going here right next to me. Puts out a mist, and then it puts that aroma into the air. It's a fantastic replacement for candles and any other sort of air freshener in your home. But in addition to that, we have all these amazing health benefits. So On Guard can help purify the air, so it can kill whatever airborne pathogens you have going on. It's going to keep all of those germs at bay. Another way we really like to use On Guard is topically. So that's going to look like applying it to our skin. When we do this, and especially with kids, but with adults too, to make it easy and safe, we like to use what are called roller balls. So in this roller ball bottle, this is a 10 milliliter roller ball bottle, and it's just a glass bottle. And then on top comes this little roller. So in a bottle like this, I'm going to add maybe like 15 to 20 drops of On Guard. And then if that's all you wanted to add, you would fill it up the rest of the way with a carrier oil, like fractionated coconut oil. Pop the top back on, give it a little swirl, and now it's ready to use. You can apply it. Sorry, there's a fly attacking my face. I like to apply it on the bottoms of feet, spine. This is something that kids can use. My kids were 1 and 4 when we started using oils, and they can do this themselves. I'm not worried about them like eating it, anything like that. Super simple for them to use. And so we use that every single day. Now, if you want to take that up a notch, in addition to the On Guard, I like to add a little bit of lemon. Lemon oil is another fantastic oil for the immune system. Tea tree. There's quite a bit of research out there showing how effective tea tree is in stopping the flu virus. And then also frankincense. Frankincense is an amazing oil for healthy cells. And so it helps keep our cells healthy, strong, and able to fight off infection. So adding those 4 oils, again, like 10 to 15 drops of each to your roller ball. So you're only gonna have like that much essential oil in there, filling it up the rest of the way with fractionated coconut oil, and then you're ready to go. Now, the third way we can use essential oils, in addition to using them in a diffuser, in addition to using them topically, is to use them internally. Now, when we talk about internal use of essential oils, it's so important that you know the quality, the brand that you are using. Not all essential oils are created equal, just like not all like hamburger is created equal, right? Like going to a steakhouse and going to McDonald's are not the same thing. Same thing with oils. Know what you're getting. This is the reason that we use doTERRA. We can trust the quality, the purity of these oils. So On Guard could look like, I like adding a drop to hot water with a little bit of honey and drinking it like a tea. That's a really great way to get those immune supporting benefits. But doTERRA has this other amazing little tool. These are called On Guard chewable tablets, and they're just small little chewable vitamins. In addition to having all of the power of On Guard in them, they also have vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, and beta glucan. And all of those things are going to help your immune system stay strong as we head into this next season. So On Guard can be used a couple other ways. I'm going to let Steph talk about some more of our favorites.
Yes, perfect. That is like an excellent introduction of the On Guard products. And I've got a couple other things that I love to use. So when we talk about On Guard properties, the oils have such amazing cleansing properties. So what doTERRA has done is they've put the On Guard in some other tools, some other products. So the On Guard hand sanitizing mist, this is so good. It's easy to carry. It is just take off the top, spray your hands. This is in place of like the Purells, those pumps, all of the things. This will kill 99.9% germs, just like any of the other On Guard or any of the other sanitizing products. When I worked in the hospital, this was in my pocket. I used this in place of those other hand sanitizers. And it's a really good one to throw in the kids' backpacks. It's really good to have in like every bag that you have. It's in my purse. I have one in my car. I actually will take it to when I'm shopping, and I'll actually spray down the handle of a cart. You know, sometimes they have those sanitizing wipes at the store. You can grab, wipe it off. Grab your On Guard sanitizing mist. Give it a quick squirt, and you are ready to go. Couple of other products that they have are these On Guard wipes. And so these are sanitizing wipes, antiseptic, all the things, come in a nice little pouch. These are great to travel with. I have one in my car. Throw one in any bag that you can if you're, out on a picnic. Send it to the kids when they go on their field trips, all of the things. But these are really nice because you can just, pop it open. They come in this foil packet, pull it out just like you would with any other hand sanitizing wipe or cleansing. Take it, wipe down any surface, because again, it will kill 99.9% germs, just like all of the other commercial ones. And then doTERRA also puts them in a really nice individual little sanitizing wipe packet. So these are really nice to just throw in your pocket, throw in your purse, travel with these. Really easy to use. Throw these in your kids' backpacks, gym bags, anything like that. And they're really, really amazing, quick and easy. So those are a couple other On Guard products. One thing that I kind of like to talk about too is with this On Guard spray. I know it's kind of strange, but some people, if they have a sore throat, they will actually take this and just squirt it in the back of their mouth, because the quality of the oils are such that you can take them internally. So don't be afraid to use them internally for all the things when it comes to just kind of getting something coming on. So those are a couple of other On Guard products that are really good.
Yeah, and sanitizer is such a must-have as we head back to school. I know my kids are encouraged, maybe even required. Like they sanitize their hands before lunch. They like it's just a constant thing. And there's a lot of ingredients in those conventional sanitizers that we try to avoid in our house. So having that as a tool as just a natural option has been a huge game changer for us. All
And the
right.
thing that I love about that too, I'm just going to add this, is
Yeah.
you're not only cleaning, you're not only sanitizing, and you're having this in your hands on your skin, you're supporting your immune system while you're actually killing off stuff. That's like one of the best things that On Guard does. It like fights, kills, and it supports your immune system.
Yes. I love that. So, staying on the topic of immunity, we're going to talk about digestion. And some people might not know that there is a direct connection between these two things, but over 70% of your immune system is housed in your digestive tract. So, if you want to improve your immunity, you have to focus, or you at least have to acknowledge this connection to digestion. So if we're not eating well, if we're not taking care of our body, that is going to have an impact on our immune system. So just a couple quick tips on supporting your digestive system. Number one is make sure you're getting all the nutrients that your body needs. Okay, our body cannot create healthy cells if we aren't feeding it with all the vitamins and minerals that it needs to be able to do that. So eating a variety of foods, eating fruits, vegetables, lots of different colors indicate different nutrients. So making sure you're getting that wide variety of foods. And then don't be afraid to fill in the gaps with a really high quality supplement. So doTERRA has a supplement for anybody who can swallow pills called Lifelong Vitality. This is a 3-part vitamin system that is specifically formulated for people in the United States with our typical nutritional gaps to make sure that we're getting the vitamins and minerals that we need. There's an omega supplement in here, which is really great for fueling not only the digestive tract, but also your brain. And then there's a cellular vitality complex in here that really can support energy, focus, all of those things. So this is really a foundational piece of living a healthy lifestyle, supporting our digestion and supporting our immunity. Now there is a kid supplement as well. My kids can swallow pills, so they take varying amounts of these, but there is a kid supplement. It's called A to Z Chewable. And that's another option if you're looking for something to fill in those nutrient gaps. So that's number one. Number two is making sure that you're getting enough probiotics in your diet. So probiotics are the good bacteria that our body needs. They live in our small intestine and they kind of work to fight off infection, but they also help our body digest the foods that we're eating. So probiotics can come from food, fermented foods like sauerkraut, kimchi, kombucha. Those are all great sources of probiotics, but you can also take a probiotic supplement. So doTERRA has an amazing supplement called PB Assist. Shoot, I didn't even grab mine. So PB Assist, if you have kids or you can swallow pills, there's a version of it that is swallowable, but there's also a version of it for kids. It's basically like a pixie stick. You rip the top open, you can put it in juice or water or something else. We just like to take it down like candy. And that's a great source of probiotics as well. And finally, when it comes to digestion and the immune system, making sure you're getting enough fiber. So fiber helps regulate the digestive system, which in turn can help support your immune system. So when it comes to fiber, getting a lot of those good fruits and vegetables can absolutely help there. And once again, doTERRA does have a fiber supplement. And I do not say this lightly. I have not ever said this about any other fiber supplement out there. I use doTERRA's fiber supplement as like a little treat. in the afternoon. You just add a scoop of it to water, blend it up. And this is what I have in the afternoon when I feel like I need like a little sweet treat. I drink this because it's so good, but I'm also getting the fiber and everything else that we need to really support our immune system. So support your digestion to keep your immune system strong. Okay, let's shift gears a little bit because there's a lot else that goes into going back to school other than just your immune system.
So who doesn't have a little stress when we talk about back to school? Oh my gosh, kids have stress, moms have stress, teachers, and this is across the board. I mean, college kids, professors, it's not just the little ones, it's everybody. So stress is a big thing that doTERRA really supports well. They have a lot of really good products for that. And the first one that I'm going to talk about is adaptive. So adaptive oil, if you have not tried this, I have the roller ball here. I do have the oil somewhere else in my diffuser area, but the adaptive roller ball, which is so handy to use, again, like Chrissy said, just got a roller on top. It is so easy to use. Just roll it on the wrist, roll it on the forearms. And this is one that you can have. I mean, the kids can take it with them, have all the kids use it in the morning before you even start, kind of the morning routine to get going. But the adaptive line is a really good one. And the oils that are in the adaptive are all really good for just calming the mind and kind of keeping that mind focused and all the things. And it's a really good product. The nice thing about the adaptive line is it has 3 products. Don't have my oil here, but there's a supplement. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Chrissy. She's got the oil. So the oil is great in the diffuser. Put it in, especially during the time when the kids are getting up in the morning, or actually when they get home in the afternoon. It's really good to keep in the diffuser because it'll just keep that mind kind of positive and all the things focused and all that. But these supplements are amazing because they also have an ingredient called GABA, and GABA is really good for any kind of stress. And it also has a ahi flower omega, which is really great for brain health. So the adaptive capsules, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but this is a really good option as well. And when I was working in the hospital, I was taking this Monday through Friday. It's one of those products where you can take it proactively. That's what I was doing. I was taking it every day. Some of my friends also take it just when they feel kind of that more anxious situation coming up, or they know they're going to be in a kind of a chaotic environment, then they will take 1 or 2. So they're really a good product to kind of play with. You can take them however it works for your body. Everybody kind of handles it different. Everybody's body handles it different. But getting the adaptive on you, in you, and smelling it in the diffuser is a really good way to just proactively get that anxiety under control. The other good thing that doTERRA does is they have amazing oils. They're blends of oils. Balance oil is a really good blend. This is the grounding blend. So this one has a lot of the oils that kind of come from trees and some roots. So it's just really grounding. I will tell you what I have found with this oil is if you're somebody that your mind is constantly like in motion, you're always thinking, you're worrying about things, take this and just really smell it right from the bottle. You will be amazed at how quickly that mind just kind of calms down. This is in my bathroom. Use it very often when I'm getting ready in the morning because it's a really good one just to kind of calm the mind, quiet it down. A couple other things that you can do for stress that we might not think about is an Epsom salt bath. Baths are really good to, especially in the evening before bed, 1 or 2 cups of Epsom salt, 1 cup of baking soda in a bath, soak for 20 minutes. You can throw your favorite oil in there. You can put lavender, you can put adaptive, you can put really anything that you want that is kind of calming. And it gives your body just this calm sensation. It just kind of gets everything kind of calmed down for the nighttime routine. But the other benefit of these Epsom salt baths are, it helps it kind of detox, just naturally kind of get rid of some toxins that you kind of get into your body without even knowing. So it's a really good way to quiet the mind, calm the body, prepare yourself for sleep. And then the other thing is just physical activity. Stress is one of those things that is everywhere. And it's so easy to just put a couple drops of oil on your wrist, grab your balance, put a couple drops on your wrist, and literally just go outside for a quick walk if you need to. And you'll notice it just like quiets the mind down, helps your body just kind of get back into just like a neutral state. So stress is everywhere, especially when we talk about back to school. Just there's so much unknown, there's so much change for everybody. So use your tools. Proactive use, I always say, is so much better than reactively. Don't wait until you're in this like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Get the diffuser going, get those oils on you. And the thing that I also like to tell people is have them handy. Don't tuck them away. Like put it out by, where the kids put their backpacks in the morning, put it there so they can just grab it and put it on, and just kind of find those places in your home that you're going to use them, and don't tuck them away so that they're kind of hidden and you forget about it. So that's all about stress. And there's a whole lot more, but we're trying to keep it short and give you some fun tips. But Chrissy's going on to the sleep next. So have fun with that one.
Yeah, obviously, sleep is really a foundational piece of all of this. If we're not sleeping well, our immune system can't function well. If we're not sleeping well, our body can't digest well. If we're not sleeping well, we're going to be more stressed. So making sure we're getting enough sleep is really key. I know our kids probably need 8 to 10 hours of sleep, maybe 8 to 12, depending on how old they are, hours of sleep a night. But adults need like at least 7 to 10 hours of sleep a night as well. And the majority of adults are not getting enough sleep. So there's some tools that you can use to help support sleep. Number one, and I think this is probably why our sleep is getting worse and worse, is screens. So when we see screens, whether it's a computer, whether it's a TV, whether it's our phones, the blue light that is emitted tells our brain like, hey, it's morning, it's time to be awake. And then we try to go to sleep, but our brain thinks that it should still be functioning at a high level. So shutting down those screens, getting off of screens 30 minutes minimum, an hour, maybe even 2 hours before bed can make a huge impact in your sleep. Also making sure that your room is dark and cool and quiet. Those can be really simple things. When it comes to essential oils, everybody's heard of lavender and using lavender for sleep, right? For good reason. It can make a huge impact. The components of lavender help regulate our mood. They tell our body like, hey, it's time to calm down now. So it can help get your body into a calm state. So it's easier for you to fall asleep and stay asleep. So with lavender, I like diffusing it. I like to start my diffuser about 30 minutes before bed so that when I go to climb into bed, my room has this like amazing calming aroma. You could also use it topically. You could put it in a roller ball like we did with our On Guard and have it also sitting next to your bed. So like 20-ish drops of lavender in a roller, roll that on your feet before bed. This is just a simple way to signal to your body it's time to relax now. Now, if you want to play, not everyone loves the smell of lavender. My personal favorite is this blend called Serenity. And it's specifically formulated for this like calm, restful sleep. In addition to lavender, it also has cedarwood and ylang ylang and Roman chamomile and vetiver, and just they took all the calming oils and put them into one bottle. And this is a great tool for you. So same thing, put it in a diffuser, put it on your body. It's going to help calm down. You could also, like Steph talked about with stress, using those Epsom salt baths before bed. The nights I sleep the best are the nights that I do my Epsom salt baths first. Moms, I know you don't have time. You're so busy. This is like, make it a non-negotiable at least once a week. Soak 20 minutes, shut the screens off, Epsom salts, pick a nice calming oil. And those Epsom salts they're putting magnesium back into your body. Epsom salts are magnesium sulfate. And so it's putting magnesium back into your body. Magnesium is one of the first minerals your body burns through when it's under stress, but it's also one of the minerals your body needs to help regulate that stress response. So getting that magnesium back in is going to help you sleep better, in addition to regulating those emotions. Then my last favorite tool when it comes to sleep, again, if you can swallow pills, kids, older kids, adults, these are called Serenity Restful Complex Soft Gels. I take 1 to 2 of these every night before bed. Helps me fall asleep, helps me stay asleep. They're not a sleep aid. They're not going to knock you out. If my kids wake up in the middle of the night, I still hear them, but it just tells your body it's time to be calm now, and it relaxes you naturally so that you can fall asleep and stay asleep.
Nice. I love that. The one thing that I like to add to with the Serenity in the diffuser is that balance oil that I talked about, because those two together, oh gosh, you have to try them. They're good. So good.
My favorite.
Yeah. Okay, I am going to talk about focus. So school transitioning into a different season. We're kind of like scattered from the, summer and all the good stuff that was going on. Now we have to try to like get it in, focus, get some stuff done, right? There's a couple of oils that are so good for this. We didn't talk about peppermint before, but peppermint is so good for just like getting the brain fired up. It's like, okay, if you want a little energy boost, take your peppermint and just smell it in. It's so good, so good. And then the other one that goes with it that I love is wild orange, because wild orange is actually a citrus oil, and citrus oils help modulate your mood. So you got energy, you got focus, and then you've got one other oil, frankincense, which is my absolute favorite oil. This is the one that got me hooked on these products. Frankincense is so good for brain health, and it's so good for stress, anxiety, focus, all the things. So these three together are really good to focus energy. And what I do is, like Chrissy talked about, I have it in a roller ball and I call it energy and focus. And so what I do with this is I roll it on a lot, just in the palms of my hands, and I rub them together and I breathe it in. So if you need a little afternoon pick me up, teachers, if you're kind of like at the point where I need to either take a nap or I need something, you don't need the caffeine if you don't have to. Grab your energy and focus rollerball. It's so good. Another good thing is in the morning. So before the kids get up, put a couple of drops of peppermint, a couple of drops of wild orange in the diffuser. So when they start to wake up, they smell that and they're like, oh, we're going to get up, instead of trying to, drag them out of bed. A couple other products that are so good is Thinker. So Thinker is the kids line. And so this is a roller ball, which is really good. And this is really good for focus and energy. And it's so easy to use. Just kind of roll it on. It's a kids blend, but I'm telling you, a lot of adults use it as well. So Thinker is a good one. And then if you have some issues just focusing, a little ADD, ADHD, Intune, this blend is an amazing blend to really help that focus. It's called the Focus Blend, and the oils that are in this blend really help keep your mind on task. So some of those things to just really focus is, these are really good tools for that. But a couple other things is mindfulness. So being mindful about where you are, what's going on around you, to help you create an environment that you can actually, kind of get things done. If we're talking about homework, or if we're talking about just trying to get, some thought processes going, look at what's going on around you. Meditation is a really good way to kind of keep the focus, and you can do guided meditations. I have an app, a couple of apps that I use, and I just pick one that's like 3 minutes. So if you feel like you need a little extra of like mindfulness and, clear the mind with things, the Calm app is a really good one. And the Insight Timer apps are two that I like to use, and they're so easy to use because you can kind of choose how long you want to do a meditation. So that is just, something that we don't always think about, but it's so powerful because you really need to kind of like clear the mind to stay focused and get your things done. And, it helps the whole household if you've got all the bodies being energized and focused and on task. So that is what I've got for focus. And we're kind of wrapping it up, aren't we?
Yeah, the last thing I want to mention when it comes to focus, if you have a kiddo, or I guess even adults who struggle with staying on task, staying focused, is to watch your food dyes. So when you look at a food label, when you look at an ingredient list, look for colors, look for numbers, red 40, yellow 5, blue 1. I don't even know if those are real ones, but you know what I'm saying. They are notorious for causing focus and attention issues, especially in kids. And they sneak that stuff into everything. Marshmallows have blue dye in them to make them really bright white. Like, watch your labels. And if you struggle with this focus and attention, get food dyes out of the diet. It will make a huge difference. Okay. I think that's it.
I think so.
That was really fun. Thanks for joining us. If you have more questions, reach out to us. Let us know if there's something that you want to dive deeper into. We talked about a lot of stuff, but we are here to support you. So anything that comes up, let us know. Otherwise, thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.